Navasana boat pose. Let's do some abs. Hold and breathe. Then release. Hold a hollow body position. Point your toes. Pull the belly in. Reach your arms overhead. Hollow body, and then reach. And then inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, reach up, lift the shoulders a little higher. Inhale, hollow body. Exhale, lift the shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the legs. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. That's enough. Tuck your feet in close to your bum. Compression, grab your elbows, and then inhale, lift the chest up, lengthen the spine. Squeeze the knees in, compressing the hip flexors. Little neck stretches. Neck's been bugging me a little bit. All right. Marichyasana. Tuck your right foot in, left hand behind you. Inhale, right hand up, and then it reaches forward, lean forward. You're dropping the shoulder in front of the shin. So my right hand is wrapped around the front of the shin, and then forehead to knee, grabbing the wrist behind the back. Soften the right hip. Breathe. Flex the left toes. Lift up, switch sides. Tuck the left foot in as close as you can. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Wrap around the shin and around the back. And then lengthen from the low back. And exhale, fold over. Forehead to your knee. Or to your dog. Flex your right toes. Release. Baddha Konasana, stretching the inner thighs and the groin. Bring your soles of your feet together. Turn the soles of the feet up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Try to get your chest to your feet. Slightly pushing down with the elbows on the insides of the thighs. Soften. Breathe. This is getting eaten again. Creatures. Keep going. Softening the groin. See what muscles are fighting or resisting. Send your breath there and let them soften. Oh, and bring your knees together. Okay. Time for headstand. Tripod headstand, Sirsasana 2. Crown of the head down. Hands back in a triangle shape. Tuck your knees into your chest just like we did for Sirsasana 1. And then extend the legs up. Keeping a hollow body position. So see, I'm more hollow than I am straight, but this is better than being in a overextended position because I'm only a few degrees from opening my hips into a straight position, and that's gonna be a better alignment. And then hold halfway with the legs. Notice how my hips have to come back a little bit to counterbalance the feet. Hold that for 5 breaths and then come down. Take a break. Breathe. Second set we'll do from a straddle. You might find this easier. I found this easier when I was first learning headstand. So wide-legged fold, head down, hands back are in line with the heels. Roll the weight into the toes and then lift the feet up, squeezing the inner thighs together. Hug your elbows in towards the midline, pull the ribs in. Straight line. Breathing. 10 breaths. Shoulders out of the ears. And slowly come down. Hold the control the whole time. Point your toes and hit the box. Hold the control all the way down. Yes. Lengthen. And take a break. Okay, another headstand drill. Crown of the head down, hands back, make a triangle. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, hips stacked. Reach one leg up as high as you can, and then reach the other leg up to meet it. Ribs in. Oh, toe taps. Oh my goodness. Straight leg toe taps. Tap and lift and tap and lift. And notice I'm holding a hollow body pretty much the whole time. This is really good for building your core strength and leg control, pelvis control for your headstand. And then as I get a little braver, I get a little straighter, or not. Tap. That was 10 times. Come into that half pike. Lower slowly all the way, all the way, all the way. Oh, tap and lift. Oh my goodness, 2 legs together. Pike, hold the control. All the way down, straight legs, tap the floor, and then lift it back up. Inhale, lower. Use the low abs. Exhale, lift up. Down. Abs in. Lift. Keep hugging the elbows in. Oops, I fatigued. Take a break. Actually, my shoulders fatigued first. Child's pose. Okay, ragdoll. Decompress the spine and the neck. So interlace the fingers at the nape of the neck. So the pinky fingers right under the base of the skull. Bend the knees a lot and let the spine just traction. You can shake and sway a little if you like. Breathing. Bend your elbows. Your knees. Bend your knees. Sit down. One more time. Wipe your face. Oh, I have to go get another block. Be right back. You can still be in child's pose. Chilling. Breathing. Or you could do another headstand if you want. All right, back in action. 2 blocks now. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your shin forward and bring it as parallel to the front of your mat as you can. Left foot back. Keep the left hip squared down. See how my hip is squared down versus turned out? So nice, even on the top of the knee and the foot. I like this shoulder stretch a lot. So right hand to the left, left hand to the right, shoelace, and rest down. So I'm getting the hips and the shoulders in one awesome stretch. 10 breaths here. Soften the outer hip. Soften the inner thighs. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Deep, steady breaths. Come back up slowly. Quad stretch. Bend your left knee, reach back, grab the top of your foot and guide it towards your bum without twisting back. So notice how the left hip stays square down. Pull the belly in. Lift the chest up. And soften the front of the left thigh. Mermaid, if you like, reach the right hand up and over and hook the fingers. Then lean your head back into your hands to lift the heart up. Mermaid. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Punch your hands. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Other side. Left leg. Half pigeon. Bring the left shin forward. Point your right toes back. Watch out for bugs. Take your left hand to the right, right hand to the left, shoelace, forehead down. Lying evenly on the hips, lying evenly on the shoulders. Deep breaths, 10 slow, steady breaths. Soften the left outer hip. Soften the front of the right hip and the inner thighs. Relax your face and your shoulders and your neck. Just let tension melt from your body. Photobomb. Quad stretch. Come on up to your hands. Reach back. Grab the top of your foot, guide it towards your bum, and then maybe bring the toes into the elbow crease. So trying to pull the belly in, ribs in. Softening the front of the right hip flexor and the quad. Left hand can reach up. Try to hook the fingers. For a mermaid, lean back. Lift the heart up. Try to stay square. And release. Bend your hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Come down to your knees. All right, now we'll use the blocks to Do hurdler's pose again. So in that lunge, walk your hands back, lift the hips up, drop the shoulders down. Now put the right elbow under the right hamstring. Stretch the leg out to the side and stretch the left leg back. Lean forward, balancing on the elbows. So your elbows are your fulcrum of this balance posture. You just need to lean more weight forward. See how I'm leaning the heart way forward, and then the legs become a lot lighter. And then switch sides. Hips up, chest down. Hook that left elbow under the left hammy. Both elbows at 90. Point the left toes out to the side. Reach the right toes back. Point your toes so the whole leg is active. And then push your hands down, pull your abs in. Tucked will be easier. Lean the heart forward, lift the back leg up. Push down, lift up. I think it's easier to go on blocks. You have more room to lean forward to feel that teeter-totter effect balancing on the elbow fulcrum. Shoulder stretch. Breathe. Relax the neck and shoulders. All right, Tittibhasana now with the blocks. So you're coming into the wide, or not. Oh, another headstand. Now headstand to crow pose. So come into your headstand, knees to the backs of the elbows, tripod, and extend up from there. That's a little bit straighter. Whoop, a little wiggly. Now I'm going to move into crow pose by bringing my knees on the outsides of the arms, way up in the armpits, and squeezing the knees in towards the center line of my body. Then you start to lower the feet and lower the hips. So you're rotating at the shoulders and on the elbows to lift the head up. Into crow pose. Try it. Push down, pull the abs in, and then reverse action. Bring the crown of the head down slowly. Extend the legs up into your tripod headstand. And then lower down. I was like over headstands. Child's pose. You could try that 2-3 times. Crow pose to headstand, headstand to crow pose. And I want to see it, so film that one for me. Great. Camel, counter posture. Hands to the low back. Push the hips forward. Pull the chin in like you're making a double chin, and then look back. And hug the elbows under you. Reach back for your heels. Keep pushing the hips forward and hold yourself with your legs and your abs. And turn the heart up. Breathing. My hands are really light on the heels. So I'm really holding all of my weight with my legs and my core. Pull yourself up, inhale, exhale, sit down. Virasana, hands to the thighs, close your eyes. Getting super annoyed. All right. Straddle, wide, middle splits. Seated forward fold. Point your toes. Turn on outsides of the thighs and the hips. You can use blocks in the belly and the chest, and then pull yourself forward. Trying to pull the heart forward and actually tilt the pelvis forward. And then get the chest down, belly down, chest down. I should show you from the side. And so here I'm touching where I want to engage. So if you want to think about in active flexibility work, whatever muscle is opposite of the muscle that you want to stretch, so on the opposite side, you want to activate to support the lengthening of the muscle you're trying to stretch. So here we're stretching inner thighs, groin. So we want to activate the outer hips and the glutes and let the inner thighs soften. And here we go again, removing the blocks. Come on the forearms, reach the heart forward, point your toes, flex the glutes and the outer hips, soften the inner thighs. Try to pull the heart forward. So you're getting length through the low back, trying to get the belly to the floor first, and then the chest, and then the head. And now I'm even pushing my feet back a little bit more. Softening the inner thighs, breathing deep, loving yoga. And push yourself up, bring your legs together. Paschimottanasana, feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Same thing. Belly gets connected to the thighs first. Get your length from the low back. You can use a block under the feet or a strap around the balls of the feet. And then pull the elbows back and the heart forward. This will help you keep the feet flexed and also help you lengthen from the low back to get more stretch in the spine, more stretch in the whole back line of your body in this fold. So Pashi means west, and the back line of the body is the west region of the body. So Paschimottanasana is intense west side stretching. All right, almost done. Lift the hips up. Bridge pose. Place your sacrum on a block at setting 2 or 3, and I have let my knees fall in together because I think that feels good. And then setting 3, a little bit higher, resting the sacrum right on the block. Tuck the shoulders under, keep your neck straight. Allow the low back to release. Slow down your breath. Lift the hips up, remove the block, lower down. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a rock side to side, massaging out the hip flexors and the low back. Massage, 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 massage. Spinal twist. Hug your right knee into your chest and then take it across the body. Gaze over your right shoulder. Soften. Relax your shoulders to the ground. Soften your body into the twist. Rinsing out, wringing out. Switch, bring it back to center. Switch legs, left knee in, inhale, squeeze. Exhale, twist. Ideally, your opposite leg is on the floor, but I ran into that box, so I tucked it instead. Gaze over the left shoulder. Soften both shoulders to the floor. Soften the hips. Let the spine melt gently into the twist. And release. Bring it back to center. Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. Pull your feet down, pull your knees wide. Press your low back into the ground and rock side to side, trying to touch your knees to the floor. Pull, 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 pull. Ironing out the low back and trying to get your knees all the way to the floor. Hip mobility. Now, supine frog pose. Grab just underneath the knees on the insides of the shins. Let your arms go straight and let the weight of your arms guide the inner thighs open. That's a pretty intense stretch. Almost there. Legs up the wall. Allow the legs to drain. Circle out your ankles. Breathe deeply. It's like I can't relax. I got all the bites. One more. Fish posture. Bring your hands by your sides, palms down. Push into the forearms and slide to the crown of your head, lifting the rib cage up. Breathe. And release into Shavasana. Hold for as long as you like, because you're doing your own practice. Let your whole body be soft. Allow yourself to melt into the ground. And you can hold for a lot longer than I did because I was getting eaten. Namaste. Good job. High fives. See you later.